Well, let's move on to sharing things that you have brought today that every mom needs to know about. So, Laura, we'll start with you with your Lowe's bucket.
Okay, well, I actually have a picture on top because I have to say, there's Alfred and the 4 kids. But I also, here's the thing you probably all have. The woman in the picture, though, is not me. It is Devin. Here's what you need. You need incredible babysitters. Yes. Who become part of your family. And Devin has taken an incredible this is on our way to Asheville, where we go to visit Alfred's mother's home. And finding that person, for us it's always been women, but that can become a part of your family and that your kids love, and that is that extra pair of hands, it can make all the difference in the world. And again, that's relinquishing over to yet another person. But you try to go on these vacations where you're on like little paths where they could fall over into like waterfalls. Yes. Having that third pair of hands is really helpful. But so is this while you're traveling, and this is the handy dandy Porta Potty. Which, as I said before, when we were small, we had the pee jar, my dad, and I said, I will never make my kids pee in the car. And here I am, but it's bigger than a jar, and this is always with us, all the time, actually, and it has been a lifesaver in many ways. We take it camping, too, and people have used it here.
So flip it up.
Oh, well, right now,
there's a potty seat, right?
It is a potty seat, and Alf, I have to tell you, though, it's I told Alfred I'm not going to have to open it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because he fixed it this morning because the back part, so I could carry it, because the lid is broken, because they flipped it over.
Okay.
So this
there's a potty seat.
Yeah, there is a potty seat. You can get these at your favorite store, but it is a potty seat that we just put on top of a 5-gallon bucket. We have a bag in there. We put cat litter. And you can just toss it out. And we have used it everywhere we go. In the car, outside of the car, on freeways, on back roads.
Yep.
And when we go hiking, Alfred has carries it sometimes if we're going, because we hike a lot.
I've been with you on hikes where that has come along.
Yes, so, comes along because that's all you can, you're miles away and someone says, I have to poop. I'm sorry for, but, pee we can handle, but otherwise, so, anyway, that's our essential item that I had sworn that I would not have, but I do have one.
But it makes life so much easier.
Oh my goodness gracious. So I should really tell my dad that, I'm over that now. They made us do that when we were traveling.
Right. And when we were camping and my daughter did not want to use the outside stall, she was happy to.
Right, there you go.
This is okay.
There you go. Right. It is actually pretty comfortable. It's not that bad, so.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it.
Well, we were talking before we started filming about how that saves you from having to unload everybody from the vehicle to go into the nasty.
Often don't have shoes on.
Right.
Right.
Or it's cold or it's raining. You don't have to go into the gross bathroom at the gas station.
7-Eleven or wherever you are.
So. All right, Corinne, what did you bring today?
I brought my old vintage Mary Poppins songbook, and this is really just representing music in our lives. Music is very important in our family, in our house. We still sing bedtime songs every night. Aww. And we use music as a timekeeper sometimes. So in the morning we'll have music on and I'll say 2 more songs, breakfast is over, and we're switting to close, and brush your teeth by the time this song is over. So that's really helpful. And just think it brings joy. We have dance parties, impromptu dance parties, and it's a lot of fun. So I think that, we can bring joy with music, also comfort, lullabies at bedtime. Right. So it's very important in our house.
Yeah. So is Mary Poppins in particular a favorite?
Well, that's one of my favorites, and yes, I always say I'm brainwashing my kids to love show tunes and musicals.
Yeah, hear you, me too.
I think it's working. Mary Poppins is one of our favorites, and one of my very proud moments as a mom is when we were watching The Music Man recently, and we had get it special from the library, and the kids said, Mom, they're singing your song.
Yay! That's great.
So,
What song were they singing?
76
Trombones.
trombone.
There you go. Good.
So
Are you a
good.
trombone player?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Just for song.
But
So when you say music is important in your lives, is it mostly listening and singing along and dancing, or does that also include playing instruments, learning how to play instruments?
so mostly playing along. Singing is important, but mostly it's dancing along. And I think this is one of those after-school activities that I am feeling that maybe I should try to get my kids involved in, trying to learn an instrument. I hope eventually they will, but so far, nope. We just dabble with instruments just for fun.
Yeah.
Another thing, too, though, is we go to a lot of performances on campus. And here on campus, there are a lot of wonderful opportunities to go to live music performances. So trying to make that a part of their lives also.
Yeah. Wow, that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for our family, music's really important too. We had a family dance party right before bed last night too, to sort of get their wiggles out. And my husband got like a dance light that responds to the music, and so everyone's very excited when this
Ooh,
comes out.
cool.
They're like, we're gonna do 3 songs, we're gonna have a dance party, and then we're gonna do our story and song and go to bed. And it worked. They were asleep by 8 o'clock. It was great.
Whoa.
But I brought plant magic,
All right.
lavender. So I buy lavender. Our grandmothers put lavender under their pillows or whatever, and there's something in lavender that helps make us sleepy. And so I put 10 or 15 drops of lavender in a roller ball and then fill it up with almond oil or any other type of oil like that. And they take turns putting it on the bottoms of each other's feet at bedtime, and they put it on the back of their neck, and I put it on, and so the room is flush with the smell of lavender, and it helps them go to sleep much faster, which is what I want to happen, getting them to sleep.
So why the bottoms of the feet? That's something I've always wondered.
It absorbs into their bloodstream quickly.
More quickly.
And so it's diluted for children. And so it's, like for my 2-year-old, I prefer to put it on her feet because it's further away from her head.
Okay.
And so it gets into the nervous system sort of more slowly than like
Okay.
if she was inhaling out of the bottle or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so just, absorption. And so they don't put it on their eyes or face, right? Because she's always like, I'll put it on my hands. Like, no,
Yes.
don't.
I've caught my daughter doing that.
Yeah, it's not for your
Right.
hands.
Right.
But so I have an energizing blend, so to try to not drink as much coffee. And so I put that on to support me and all the stuff we have to do.
What's in your energizing blend?
It's I'm not sure exactly what comes in the blend, but my favorite is lavender and frankincense because frankincense helps me be less anxious or have less anxiety, and so lavender and frankincense together are really, that's my signature blend.
It's a good blend.
And where do you apply that?
I put it all over. I rub it all over my forearms and rub my arms together, and I put it across my lymph nodes and the back of my brainstem, and I put it,
And
wherever.
how often would you say you use that?
Me personally,
Uh-huh.
probably 5 or 6 times a day.
All right.
Yeah.
Goes with
But
you
I mean, not
everywhere?
just whatever I'm feeling. I need a different scent or effect.
Okay.
So I have a variety of things
Okay.
that I use
So
to
is there
support.
a third one then?
So the energy blend. I don't know. You want to smell?
Oh, I'd
please?
love to.
It's it's kind of spicy. Actually, I don't like the way it smells on its
Oh.
own, but I like it once it
Oh.
blends in
Yeah.
with my skin.
Oh.
It's nice.
And this is just the lavender.
It smells like the clubhouse though.
And then, I'm sorry, what was your question?
The third.
Oh, the
there are
third one.
3
And the third
vials.
one's lavender and
Oh, that's
frankincense,
nice.
Oh, okay.
which is my favorite.
I'm curious about this one.
It's
Yeah.
good for wrinkles too.
Yeah, that's good.
It is?
Oh yeah.
Tell me
So
more.
frankincense in
Tell me
particular.
more.
I make my
Frankincense.
own.
Yeah, frankincense is
make my
really
own-
good for
Sorry, go
wrinkles.
ahead.
And grapeseed oil.
Yep.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh
I make
yeah.
my own facial serum, And those are two of the ingredients.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you apply that in the evenings or?
That's what actually I use it as
Morning and night.
Yeah, and I also use it as a wash. So I do that and then a hot washcloth and.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know. All right.
Yeah, so anything that gets them to sleep faster is what's crucial for me.
Right. Right. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up for today. So I thank all of you for joining us, and I hope you'll join us next time.